Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to whatever day it is now. Yeah, so to explain no videos, first of all, I've been out of town, and second of all, there's been no trades. I did take a trade yesterday and on Thursday, but yesterday's trade didn't go anywhere. I closed for break even, like 3 hours after the trade was taken, so literally market didn't move. And then Thursday's trade, as you can see, my equity, my account balance is 200 points higher. Because, well, if I show you the trades, there you go. 215. Boom. I closed for $1 yesterday. Wow. But yeah, 215. I hit on Thursday. Pretty nice trade. This trade right here basically top ticked it on this candle and bang, you know. It went a whole day though. As you can see, these are 3-4 hour candles. It went a whole day, but I was so confident that it wasn't pushing below these highs or a certain amount of highs, you know, that we would end up, you know, coming down at least to these lows, which we didn't get to them, but you know, I was pretty damn close. But now let's get into the trading for today. So first things first, bias. We are bearish today. As you can see, we've been in a nice downtrend for a while. I'm thinking we're riding the downtrend at least until down here, maybe until down here. I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, that is the plan for today. That is the bias. Let's drop down to our 30 minutes and mark our time zones. But yeah, I am trading an hour later or an hour earlier now because I don't know, daylight savings happened or something. I don't know. But yeah, we are a day or an hour early, and that goes for all my time zones. So where's 2? Okay, boom. Asian session, London session, New York session. Cool. So first thing I'm seeing is London low, or not London lows, Asian lows right there. Boom. Asian session lows. This happened in, I guess, pre-market Asian daily open. This new day gap was invalidated. We have lows all the way down here. That's the only other prominent low. We've tested this fair value gap and we got a reaction out of it. So pretty nice. We don't have to worry about that fair value gap much. We got London session lows right here. And let me just mark this in black. This is my key level that I think we're going to come down to. And then we have our London session highs up all the way up here. And we don't have to worry about Asian session highs because, I mean, they're over here and we took them out a long time ago. But yeah, the only other high that I can see us maybe hitting today is this. Because market has been quite wild recently. But yeah, from what I know, FOMC news data is coming out, or FOMC news data, I guess. Yeah, it's coming out at 8 p.m. for me, so that is 5 hours after market open, 5.5 hours after 4.5 hours after market open. So I think it is going to be an okay day to trade, but volatility is going to be a lot less. So I'm looking to take out, we have these highs right here let's go to the hourly now. So we have these pre-market highs, I guess. It's close enough to pre-market. It was formed on this candle. We've tested this fair value gap. What else? Yeah, these are the only prominent highs I can see. And I don't think we're hitting this one, but we might as well mark it out. We have been coming down for quite some time now. So I think this is the last leg of this whole push down, maybe. But yeah, I can see us maybe coming down for these lows. Either these lows or these lows. And then I have a feeling that we're going to reverse off that. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to come down, sweep out this nice chunk of liquidity. Boom. And then we're going to shoot up, taking out these highs, possibly even all-time highs. But okay, let's drop down a little bit further now. Today looks like it's going to be pretty clean cut. The only trade I could see today from London session, which is actually looking quite juicy, is you came up, swept London high or Asian highs, came back down, made a new high up here and saw an instant reaction, I assume, from taking out this liquidity right here. Boom. And then, oh, market opened. Hello. I didn't even realize we were so close to market open. It looks like we're coming straight down, which is not good. Please don't take out our lows for the day already. This candle is insane. What? We won't have many lows to push towards then. Okay, but we're seeing some good resistance at least. It's a crazy candle though. It looks like we want to come down and hit these lows though. We haven't had any like valid like liquidity sweep or anything like that. We did tap into this 1 hour fair value gap. That's probably why we reversed. Maybe London sweep and then New York continuation possibly. Damn, this candle is insane. It looks like we're going to want to take out these London and Asian session lows. I mean, they're almost equal highs, so I can understand why. It's a very strong draw on liquidity. Let's see what the S&P is doing. Let's mark out all our stuff on the S&P as well while we're waiting for this candle to close. Go to the hourly, mark out our highs and lows. We have London session high. We have Asian session lows, which were actually taken out. We have a high time. Okay, we just took out both London and Asian session lows on NASDAQ. And we haven't done that yet on S&P. We're about to do it probably. If we make a high time, I think we've already made a high time frame SMT off these lows, SMT divergence off those lows. Yeah, we did. So we might be possibly like hunting for some liquidity so we can continue up maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. We are quite extended right now, so it does make sense. Yeah, definitely a high time frame S&T divergence that we haven't even fulfilled yet, really. Holy, this candle is insane. Wow. We just wiped out so much liquidity. I might honestly be bullish on the day. A crazy amount. We swept both Asian and London sessions. We only have London session highs and these pre-market, well, close to pre-market highs left that are close. If we end up breaking structure to the upside, I'll probably end up becoming bullish. So if we swept structure, we have to break structure all the way up here, which is quite a stretch. So we're probably going to have to work our way up and then eventually break structure somewhere over here, maybe over here. I don't know if you can consider equal lows as an SMT, but there's a lot looking bearish right now, or bullish. I mean, I'm seeing a huge amount of buy pressure. This might be a buy angle, guys. This might be a buy angle. If we end up inversing this fair value gap, if we end up making it, then I'll consider that a breaker structure. Because that's a lot of people use the model of liquidity sweep and then a high inverse fair value gap. That's a lot of people use that sort of model, which I mean I can't argue against. It works for them, and I've seen it work many times in the past, many times. The only thing going against bullish right now is the higher time frame move. This higher time frame down slope. Look at this, guys. Perfect trend line. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, a perfect trend line. Crazy. If we close above it, don't forget to press buy. Nah, bro. Honestly, people should use whatever works for them. I've tried, you know, like when new traders always try like 50 different strategies, and I never really got into the whole trend lines and chart patterns and, you know, all that type of stuff. But it works for a lot of people, and more power to you, man. More power to you. Okay, we didn't end up inverting it off that one, but we did tap into it on both. So show me some good old buy power. Although I was bearish on the day, this action alone and this not fair value gap, the SMT divergence is just like, it's so strong bullish. It's very strong bullish, and we don't really have much draws on liquidity to the downside besides like these three. that are like much further away than this. Like, it's speaking words to me and it's dirty. Very dirty. That's what I like to see. See? Bro, going for a piss, like, just magically works in trading. It's the secret sauce that no one's talking about. It looks like we're going to inverse this fair value gap now. We've got 1 minute 30 left, so we've still got some time to fight back against it, but I don't think so. We're showing very, very strong bullish pressure out of it. If we end up breaking structure here, we literally swept liquidity, came up, inverted a fair value gap, and we made our own fair value gap. Well, possibly inverted the fair value gap. It's just showing me juice to the upside. I'm not gonna lie. That is very strong displacement. But yeah, I'm switching my bias to bullish today because of this massive displacement. I don't want to sweep this. Okay, well, we've done it anyway. What's the S&P's looking like? Wow! Holy shit. Okay, yeah. We are schmoving on the S&P. We're about to take out these, what's it, like pre-market highs. I think we've done it on the NAS 100 already. It's very close to. I don't want to, come on, don't take it. Don't take it yet. Come back down. Come back down. We swept out the first highs. Wow, we are, where is this power, this bullish power coming from? Okay, so that's the breaker structure line. That's not the pre-market highs. Well, it technically is. But if, yeah, we're going to break structure here. Ah, wow. But this is a crazy movement. Straight off the bat. Oh, by the way, yeah, the macro is now open. I have a feeling during the we're pushing. Don't push too high. We've already swept out so many lows. Let's not push through all the highs as well. If we push through London highs, then I think I'm just going to call it for the day. Then there's not really going to be any trades. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Wow. What was that? That is that candle closed. And we're about to tap into this fair value gap. It's edging. It is edging. And it is macro time, so please, can we stop buying and let it come back down for a little bit? Just give me a little bit more juice, some more oomph, you know? Yeah, I think everyone's selling or buying because, well, FOMC is coming, so everyone's trying to hit a quick buy, you know, so before it comes crashing down, before it absolutely plummets. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to tap into it on this candle. Hopefully on the next candle open, we just boop, you know, a little boop. Oh, I'd like to enter before the macro ends. There we go. Okay, nice. We tapped into it. Now, if we do close bullish, I am pretty confident in the trade. We do have this breaker as well. I'm actually just going to mark in a purple line. There's too many boxes. We have a breaker, a fair value gap, and an order block, and we just tapped into both the fair value gap and the order block. Hopefully we can come into the breaker as well. Maybe if it taps equilibrium, that would be kind of cool as well. I do want to see a bullish close since we tapped into all this stuff. I'm gonna de-risk today as well because FOMC is coming and market isn't. Yeah, I need to be careful around market right now. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of a pick me up. Good reaction. I'm gonna enter on the NAS because, well, it is the lagging index, so the S&P is kind of telling me the future right now, you know? Let's look for a 1 minute breaker structure on this candle close. I'm in. I am in. Stop loss below these lows, all the way down here. A little bit into equilibrium as well. This is way too low. Oh shit, my stop loss became like 5 grand. Or 5,000. Well, 5 grand. Where's my 1%? Right there. Boom. So we're risking 1%, setting to gain around 2.5%. So yeah, pretty clean cut trading day. Take profit 1 over here. 2 can be. There's not a lot speaking to me, huh? I guess at the open of this 15-minute order block, or sorry, order block, fair value gap. Wow, we are coming down fast. But yeah, I'll update you guys on how this trade goes. Hopefully we hit it. Take profit 1, London session highs, then the beginning of the 15-minute fair value gap, and then at the end these swing highs up here. So yeah, I'll see you guys when the trade is done. Hopefully it ends before FOMC. I'm gonna close before FOMC, regardless of what it is. But it looks like this trade's gonna be quite a quick one. So where's FOMC? That is 8 p.m. So that means I have to close right here. Yo, okay, so I ended up taking partial profits at London session highs. Really? At London session highs. As you can see, we are going quite far into it, which is good. Great. Loving it, honestly. I'm going to close for 50% again once we get up here. I closed half of my position out. Also moved my stop loss to this fair value gap right here. So I moved a bit up. So we're only risking now $14.50. So less than half of what we were risking initially, which is really good. So yeah, I'm hoping to just see kind of a straight ride up until these highs. So yeah, I'll update you guys when we are further into profit or I take second profits. Okay, yo, so ended out, I took out my second take profit right here because I didn't think it was a strong enough draw on liquidity that we would like switch up. But now that I looked at it a little bit longer, it is the last FEG of the leg. So definitely a mistake for me to do that because I did not I didn't see that this was the last FEG that we actually ended up like tapping into and then reacting the other way. What happened is when I did hit this, I moved my stop loss to break even. So yeah, we ended up getting tapped out right there. Could have walked away with a little bit more around. I would probably ended up with another 20. So we only ended up with 20 on the day. As you can see, closed out for around $20. So not a lot, about like 0.4 of a percent. Yeah, 0.4%. So not great, but it's not a loss. So it will be going in the journal. But yeah, hope you guys will hit your trade. A lot of people probably took some money from this. I won't lie. So yeah, have a great day, guys, and hopefully your trade hit. Don't forget to like and subscribe.